toga njega, ali ono... On je pekao je tuga. To je.
Hoćeš biti popularan na YouTube i napraviš Twitch account i onda preko Twitcha.
Mi je postao shit ono sad. Sad ću raditi ovaj normalno deki, ono neću raditi ovaj sajt. Kako me snajper mogu? Neki me snajper. Tač meni. Šta je ovo, Ne, ali Luka koji se gete i sve stoje na daljinu, to je dobro, jednostavno, ne mogu...
Felix na hrvatski.
Calling all the hospitals trying to reach him. And that's when I really started to worry. Had my dad been hurt? Was he homeless now? Finally, I called the last hospital on the list, and they told me that he had been in their custody for over a year. That it wasn't a normal hospital. It was a psychiatric hospital. Had my dad been so torn up about my mom cheating, he had lost his mind? I drove over to the hospital as fast as I could. When I saw my dad, my heart was beating and scared looking. When he saw me, his eyes lit up and he hugged me. We talked about the good old days, and he rubbed my belly, telling me how proud he was that I was going to be a mom. I told him I wanted him to be a part of my life, and asked how he ended up here. He told me my mom had had him committed after she cheated on him, and the doctors wouldn't let him go. I couldn't believe it. I promised him I would sell him out. He had raised me for almost my whole life.
Hello.
I don't
Hello.
want you to come live with me. When I saw
Jest nasza zjocha. Ona stane nici neam să Что у нас наши не шнабели? Вот на декоре. Наш качал где-то шатган идет. Она вышла, тут тут снайпер.
signed him out. The doctors tried to tell me not to, but I didn't listen. I know my dad, and I knew my mom was the real crazy one. My dad slept on the couch of our house, and he helped around.
Control this, but I have to Da.
Around a lot. He cleaned the dishes.
Da.
Šta je rekao?
Hoćemo.
Hoćemo.
Nikola, teško.
Ti ćeš jače WC i veš.
Znaš šta vam reći, cijelo ćeš ko spavam.
And having him around was a dream. Being gone at night meant Miles and I
Veš?
had our own private time.
A ja ću...
Miles was eager to have him out of the house. He told me my dad creeped him out, and I didn't quite understand it. Miles told me my dad had said some weird things about family to him, but I brushed it off until I couldn't anymore. One morning, I got in my car, and it smelled disgusting. The back seat had empty containers of what looked like bleach. My heart was pounding, and I knew something was wrong. When I tried to pull out of the yard, a cop car pulled out in front of me. They put me in handcuffs and put me in the back of their car for questioning. I was so confused. Being 8 months pregnant at this point, I was terrified something would happen to my baby. When the cops sat me down, they were actually nice to me. They explained that there had been a cluster of poisonings in family pools around town in the past month. Poisonings just like the one that had happened to me. They hadn't happened in years, and suddenly, with my dad's release, they were happening again. I didn't want to believe it. My dad wasn't a murderer. He didn't poison people. Why would he ever want to hurt me? He could never do something so horrible. But about an hour later, the cops pulled my dad in, and they were carrying evidence behind them. My dad had poisoned the pool of a house right by the station, and they caught him red-handed. When they brought him in for questioning, John and my mom showed up. I was so terrified and confused that I hugged my mom. She cried and explained the truth to me. She hadn't cheated on my dad. My dad had been threatening to hurt her and me for years. When she left in the middle of the night with John, it was because it was her only chance to escape. I had been too young to realize how abusive he was to her. The cops finally got the truth out of my dad. He had poisoned the pool and I, in an attempt to bring our family back together. He thought the tragedy would make us a family again, when in reality it tore us apart even more. When he was released, he started doing it to families' pools, hoping it would make families more united and closer together. The logic made me sick. For the first time ever, I saw my dad for what he was, a sick man. He was sentenced to jail for a long time, and I even testified against him. My mom and John are both in my life. I gave birth to a healthy baby girl, and although life has been weird, I'm thankful to have my weird little family.
And I knew right away that she was going to be my enemy for the next few months, just like all the others were. Her name was Ava. She looked stunning with her good-looking features and amazing athletic body. She obviously takes care of herself. But no, I won't let her get close to my dad. You see, my dad is rich. And by rich, I mean he could afford renting an entire island for 2 weeks just to relax. And no, he didn't inherit any of his money. Worked his way up from an ordinary salesman to a well-respected CEO who owns multiple companies. That's why I'm very cautious about the women who approach him. Gold diggers are everywhere, and if I don't pay attention, one of them might seduce him and get half of his money. Or worse, she might kick me out of the house if they fall in love and get married. Oh, you're asking about Mom? Mom passed away when I was 8 years old. She had cancer, and when the doctors found out about it, it had already spread throughout her body. It was too late for chemotherapy or any other treatment. Both Dad and I were devastated after her death. And here we are. Dad brought Ava with him. He looked happy when he introduced her to me. Hello, Caitlin. Come meet Ava. She works in fashion, and we may have business together. Ava smiled and said, Hi, Caitlin. I heard so much about you. Nice to meet you. I didn't smile back. I just stared at her with utter aversion. So Dad already told you about me? Ha! A whole minute of awkward silence passed while I was picturing her getting chased and bitten by my dog Jojo. This is nice. But then I had a fake smile on my face and said, Oh really? Nice to meet you too. Ava could feel that I didn't like her, but she didn't comment. Dad saved the situation by saying, I think Caitlin is tired. We'll be in the office. Dad and Ava left me standing in the living room. This was the first time Dad brought someone to the house. I usually meet them at his company or at the parties he hosts for his employees, but not in our house, not where he and Mom used to live. I went to my room feeling...
The Fortnite police is back, baby. We've returned. Wii U, skirt, scammers, get ready, because today you're getting trampled and exposed. Welcome back to Top 5 Gaming, everyone, where today we present to you the Top 5 Fortnite Scammer. Essentially, the way that these scams work is people trade guns from different rarities on Save the World, so both have to drop the pick it up. The problem is, people lie about it being a certain rarity or saying that they have something special, which then results in the person who actually was telling the truth getting gypped. And did I mention that today, and today only, if you like the video and subscribe, I will give each of you a free scam-proof vest in the mail. No scam, 100% legit. Also, if you're wondering when you'll receive the vest, times 365 days by your life expectancy listed on Ancestry.com. Then leave your social...
Mete ella mete que izlazno. Moraš kako se...
Ovaj put ću dobiti 350 kredita, ima na sljedećem, nema veću HH. Daj mi sreća, on. 450, a to skupo.
Number 5, MMG. At the number 5 spot, we have MMG, who hunts down scammers and decides to mess with them for as long as possible to waste their time and get a little payback. This type of scamming, though, is pretty new, which started appearing with the release of the gifting system in Battle Royale, in which you gift people.
تعالوا تعالوا. عندي هاي الأقسام. بس عجبتني أغنيتي. جمعت مع زد الزمن. عندي إذا ما كل ملكة الله يبقى نروح إحنا وهنا إذا ما كل ملكة والموجود زيت الماء
skins, etc. After a few failed attempts to trick scammers due to most people knowing who MMG is, he finally finds someone who doesn't know who he is. Introducing, wait for it, Huge Ninja Fan 69. Huge Ninja Fan is attempting to scam MMG for some rare skins within the game, so MMG plays dumb and says, I've got this skeleton skin, acting as if he doesn't know that'll never be in the game again. Little does Huge Ninja Fan know that MMG doesn't even own the skeleton skin. Straight off the bat, Huge Ninja Fan says he needs his account in order to perform the swap, but says he'll send MMG his account details too. The whole time, MMG just plays dumb, acting as if he doesn't have a clue, and asks Huge Ninja Fan for a full rundown on how it works. As Huge Ninja Fan explains, MMG attempts to pick apart the method, but with every attempt, Huge Ninja Fan counters him with the worst excuses that result in a very comical watch for the viewer.
Everybody's like, oh, you don't have it, and I'm like, yeah, well, I can get it, and then, yeah, that's a nice ringtone. No, it's not my ringtone.
Eventually, after wasting 15 minutes of the scammer's time, you can see Huge Ninja Fan is getting frustrated, so MMG goes ahead with the plan of sending each other private account details, but instead sends the message, I know you're scamming, LMAO. At the same time, huge Ninja fan sends his password, but it's just a string of dots, an easily excusable message if the guy getting scammed wasn't exactly the brightest of spark. But as soon as MFG sends the message, huge Ninja fan rages, swears at MFG, and not only leaves the chat, but instantly goes offline too. As any content creator will tell you, time is money, and huge Ninja fan definitely got screwed with 1, 2, 3 cents.
You know what? Fuck you, dude. I was just trying to help out the community.
What the fuck is this? You sent a bunch of dots. You sent a string of dots. He left the fucking party. He left the fucking party. Don't block me. He's offline. He's literally offline already. Can you even do that? You can just send a bunch of dots? This guy's so fucking weird. And at the number 4 spot, we've got Endo Rail. Now, Endo Rail is getting revenge on a scammer who scammed his friend and content creator, Magical Gamer. He gets the scammer and save the world in order to do some weapon trading. In the haggling process, Endo Rail attempts to gain the trust of the scammer by picking up the scammer's weapons to look at the stats and then drop them back to the scammer, thus gaining trust. After coming to a business deal they can both agree on, they get into the ready positions. Keeping in mind with these trades, elaborate setups are made to prevent one player from just stealing the other's weapons as soon as they're dropped. In this build, they had a windowed wall separating the two. Endo Rail had agreed on trading a very powerful weapon, but instead drops a lower level version of the same weapon. But from a distance, you wouldn't be able to tell them. After the scammer drops his weapons, they both approach the window, edit an archway, proceed to their goods, and collect the items. Instantly, the scammer knows he's the one that's been scammed and starts raging, suck my balls, and blows into the mic.
There's proof of you as a scammer in Magical Gamer's channel.
And you can suck my balls.
I hate scammers.
After Endo Rail removes the scammer from the party, he just joins straight back, attempting to annoy him by building over his pristine base. But Endo Rail just annoys the scammer even more by giving the scammed weapons to Magical Gamer, the original player who got scammed. What a nice dude. Let's spread the love, so let everyone know below. What's the most generous thing that's ever happened to you in Fortnite? Absolute clowns. Absolute clowns. Number 3, Jakers. With number 3, we have a very simple social experiment, the AFK trust test. He does this by going into someone else's world, which gives them the ability to edit buildings, but not the guests. So again, we have a windowed wall so they can discuss or look at the weapons from a safe distance, but what Jakers does is drop his agreed weapon and then tell the possible scammer that he quickly needs to go to the toilet. He never actually leaves, but he stands still for a minute or two to make the other person think he's gone AFK, and this is where the possible scammer is tested. A scammer would use this opportunity to quickly edit the windowed wall, let himself into Jager's area, and steal his dropped weapons. But massive shout out to the first guy, Me Love, that not only waited patiently for Jagers to get back, but even refused the gift at first, that he was rewarded for being trustworthy.
This is all yours.
No, you don't have to know.
That's all yours, bro.
No, you can take those. I mean,
Me Love, we need more people like you, my friend. However, in the second attempt, Jagers drops his car and once again pretends to go AFK for this social experiment. After about 30 seconds or so, the scammer sure enough edits a door and comes into the room to check out Jagers' dropped gun, but is a bit hesitant. Before he can pick it up though, Jagers quickly picks the gun back up to prevent him from scam. This guy felt so bad about what happened that he apologized to Jagers for what he did. Seems like he learned his lesson. What do you think? Was he really a scammer or just curious to look at the gun while he waited for Jagers? The third attempt, though, is probably the more malicious of the 3. Jagers performs the social experiment and once again pretends to go AFK, and the moment he does this, Jagers is kicked from the party and the host world, which leaves Jagers' scar laying on the ground, ready for the scammer to easily pick up. Now that's gotta hurt. In at number 2, we've got Twine Cheeks. With number 2, we have Twine Cheeks with one of the biggest scam paybacks so far. Now in this setup, the plan is to have each other drop the agreed weapons, which in this case is a lot, at least 8 high-class weapons, each with a...
Let's play Raid Shadow Legends. Now for free.
Got clapped by one of the greatest Fortnite players in the game, and you're not sure what to do with your life now. Well, I'll tell you what not to do. Don't download hacks and start hacking, you hacker. But one thing that you can do alternatively is switch your game to peaceful mode. Once you've set the game to peaceful mode, listen as the peaceful sounds of Minecraft fill your ears. Then edit a door and invite your enemy inside. Conspicuous people. Now, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get destroyed, and he's going to kill you almost as if what you didn't do anything, and, you know, it's not going to work most of the time. But one of those times, you two are going to fall in love with it. And then, what are you even talking about at this point? Hey, who let Fred back on? I thought I sold you for V-Bucks money so I could buy the marshmallow skin using code T5G, by the way. Got him. Now that's what I call a sad gamer role. Number 5, Tfue and Symphony. So a lot of these streamers are pretty good at countering hackers, but you don't always have to be good at peeking or having ridiculous aim to take them down. Sometimes it's easier to play smart than aggressive, and in this clip we have Tfue and Symphony pinned down in Little Mexico by a hacker that has at least aimbot and ESP, meaning he can see everyone through walls and stuff. Big emphasis, semicolon after the stuff. There's literally nowhere they can hide, and dodging this hacker shot is almost impossible. This is when you pull out the old switcheroo.
Pa GT6 ima onaj skop da ćeš vidjeti, kliknem koristim na meni GT6 pogledao, GT6, pogledaj, ima ovaj skop, sam malo, čeže koju sam krivi, nego običan, sam pogledaj, sam ga, pa, pogledao. Ovo tu ima, automatski, ne pogledao. Nije me lik puci dok ja njega AI-om pucam, ono nemoguće. Jednostavno mogu namijeniti, bez. Ja ću njega još ubiti, a ne izbjeti, ja sam TV, Twitch TV. Koji snimaju obog za Twitch, Nikola.
Sam pametno.
Neki luđak.
Ovaj kupio već ovaj skin.
Šta?
Ovaj kupio ovaj skin.
Koju ikonu?
Ne.
Koji?
LOL Captain America još i kupio LOL.
Sam super povraća zbog toga.
Meni se povraća, meni će čudan skin. Ovo je otišao u park, čekaj, ti stići. I sad ću učku. Ej! Bravo, kupio si ga. Lol. Da, bravo, hvala.
Što? Dečki, da.
Aj, klikni ready.
Ovo.
Pa čuješ se u streamu, da? Da, mogu, pa ja sam isto to na mjestu, si sam da se čuju. Ti se upravo čuješ na live-u. Što je bilo?
shit on.
Te komarac su piknu. Imam pitanje. Imam pitanje, Toni. Si kupio Battle Pass? Bravo. Koji si level? Ja sam 54 ili 5. 20. Jedva čekam kad dobim... Jedva čekam kad dobim 8... Ne, treba mi 100. Ne. Ne brini se, vidio sam. Jedan lik, moj prijatelj, koji streama, ima 124 subscribera i ima taj vrag. Ćemo...
What the fuck?
Ne, ja nisam Captain America. Ja volim kombat, gdje ću ga naći. A blago ti se špamp to. Dođi da ti dam taktikale, imam taktikala 2 i pump. Hoćeš pump? Baci mini. Thank you. Ati.
I... Sad se krenu. O, crashpad je ispano.
Oj, se lik... Oj, kući se lik čuva iz kempa.
Ej. Može, ja sam pod.
Evo, treći biti onaj tournament. Biće nam trio tournament.
Chang. Big. Changas, enoga tamo big.
Changa.
Changas.
A ja sam pađe to.
Nisam baš dobar na daljinu, ali na blizinu sam čuo. Da pomažem. Koliko lik ima shielda?
Hila se! Ja buildam, čekaj.
Čekaj.
Razbi zid, bacam granate. A, čekaj mene.
Ode.
Može diž me. Paš tamo ljudi na vesku.
Nema, nema.
Može diž me. Paš tamo ljudi na vesku. 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 Može di Aj, diži.
Pusti meni metke za
Pazi!
iPhone. O, ja, meni on ima...
Mene možeš rebutat. Mene možeš rebutat.
Ne! Glupavo.
Ajde, ready up.
U redu.
Imaš fistika.
Čekaj. Možda sad budem.
Okej.
Jao.
Ja ti nemam ovog Captain America.
Zašto 100.000 likova venda na moje mjesto? Bez uzmite.
Trebaš ga prvo otvoriti pa ga razbiti. Prije će biti. I onako možeš kroz šator uzeti.
Zašto sam ja sada fišti?
Mogu odmetati svog vrata ili svog prijatelja? Nemam pojma.
Čekaj. So, game mode.
Čekaj, ja ću ući kod svog vrata.
Etural. Čekaj. Ja sam zglitchao Fortnite, treba ću izaći opet ući.
Okej.
Da, vidi ovo. Ja sam zglitchao Fortnite.
Ne želi plesati. Staviti.
Ovo nije pametno za da slično što
I ti ćeš li se?
Ne, ajde
Ne,
uđi
ti.
po mnom.
Ne, ja ću ti naći.
Ja prvo budem Recon ekspert, pa budem... Fišti.
Ajme invite.
Čekaj, ulazim na to. Trošim rastio.
Samo malo ući ću u game chat malo. Ej,
Bolje da staviš neko ime da ima tvoje ime u to. Zato jer nećete moći naći. Ako budeš online.
kako nećeš?
Od Sandrite je to.
Sandri je tu.
A otkud ti to ime?
Ma nekako dobio sam random ime, samo sam si stavio tu. Na kraju.
Reci dobro to da liva jer mu baguje.
Krešala mu.
Zabukljuje.
Krešala mu igricu. Čekaj, ući ću sam, dođem za minut samo malo. Ej!
ja bi da mogu fiksati još tih bagova. Je li kreći
Ej.
bi još tih bagova?
Hoćeš da igramo squad ili nešto? Zato je meni tu ima prijatelj. I da pričamo preko game chata, oni igraju preko kompjutera. Ne, moj brat i prijatelj igraju.
Da li ja neću moći pričat s vama?
Kako ne možeš, nećeš moći? Samo malo da mi nešto kažem. Ej, ja možemo igrati duos? Ajde.
Ja sam i dalje fištik.
Pa možda si na mjestu da si fištik.
Ne, meni u lokeru kad idem piše da sam Captain America.
Ma znam, glitchan ti skin.
Čekaj. Recon expert. Šta je ova igra? Oh my goodness. Zar ja ne mogu?
Čekaj, otišao sam select game mode malo.
even if there's no update, what you guys want to do is look for the Apex driver and then click on the three-list dot. Then you will see two buttons. I recommend you guys click on some of the notifications, and then you will get notifications. If there is an update, I recommend you go to the
Lik se zove Sere Govna.
Ko?
Da pojma ti. Čekaj da vidim kako se zove. Ne, čekaj, invajta me prijatelji.
After a couple of seconds of loading, you'll see this screen. Make sure everything is checked, and then check on the performance.
Ja ne mogu igrat sa PC playima, ako ti igraš sa njim.
Performance being installed with the driver. So then what you guys want to do, you'll begin to uninstall the current graphics card driver that you have, and then we'll promptly begin to install the graphics card. After the installation is complete, you'll get a screen that says I forgot to mention that your screen will go black.
Yeah, try to get an angle. Try to get an angle on me.
So don't be alarmed.
No way, got him. I hate that guy, dude. Nice keyboard. Fuck my
Okay, so let me use the keyboard. Then also go to the driver's website. I'll leave that down.
I'm all late. Zapravo ajde frenzi.
Ne mi šoka. Yes!
Koji si dobio
Šotka
pam?
botka. Dobio sam šotku botku.
A koja?
Pam. Oti pištolj.
Može biti.
Pištolj. Još jedan pištolj.
Može, ajde dobit ću 15 pištolja.
Oti pam.
Ma imam već.
O, nisam. O, čem ću. Možeš doći na čaganje. Imam još. Evo ti jedan big.
Ma ne.
Pa da imaš 100.
Čekaj, neko raša. Možda.
Ja već glasam.
Tamo ti je li ovaj... A mini, ako hoćeš, majač.
Da.
Dođi ovdje.
Čekaj, idem vidjeti gdje su ti likovi.
A dole se gore.
Pa!
Uj, kar. Gdje si?
Oh my goodness! Daj mi te fucking minion. gore, daj mini. Davaj mini, ovdje je lik.
Čekaj, dođem.
Molim te doći pomoć. Da im to imam infarno.
Daj da prođemo.
Nemoj taj brsa, ovo tu ću uzeti. Lijepo.
Dođi, dođi.
Oh my god, meni šteka, ja ne mogu ovo igrat. Meni tako šteka da ne mogu ovo igrat. Jej, daj mi metke.
O, može ovo. Našao sam promiksici.
Ima ovo i snajpera.
Ima si. Imaš raketa,
Rocket launchera.
Rocket metaka. E tako, evo ti još tako često. Ovo je pre OP. 70 dobio busu.
27. Skinuo shield.
70 još jedan ubijen.
Oh my god, ode.
Svi mrtvi.
Nikimo. Idemo po loot. Ako ima roket, pusti ga meni.
Ima.
Pusti mi metka.
Onda ne pusti ono.
Oh my.
Pusti mi mace.
Metka. Ovo je bukac.
Harpun.
Ovdje campfire.
Reloadaj sve. Vidi šta ima, ne.
Comeback, yes.
Čekaj, zabile me.
Zamisli da u Fortnite dođe da možeš imat 10 stvari u inventoru.
Čekaj, pričat ću
Ja bi... Ko je ovo tu?
Ej!
Klasična, evo da. Nikola. Klasično. Klasično ljudi.
Uključi poziv na početku poziva. Šta? Šta? Vidi ovo, dođi do mene. Šta propalo u zem... To nije.
Šta?
Ja ova igrica izgličana, gledaj sad zemlju. What the heck?
What the crack? What the crack je to bilo? Da ovdje unutra su ti još.
Gdje je onaj chest? Ima onaj izgličan chest.
Ovdje srče sam da.
Ma ne.
Dobio sam pištolj, evo ti još kraša.
Ne to. Već... Aj, ti big, pa popi big. Jednostavno popi big. A ja ću se nekit... Možda popi... Pa pojest ću kupuse, šta? Dobro, to za mene. Tu ima kupuse još tako da ću uzeti kupus. Aha, kus. Kupus ti daje dosta kilt. Ono, ko da jedeš bandaž. Ali ti ću gledati. Koliko nas je partiju?
Da li možemo nakon ovog meča igrat kreativ?
Ne, možda.
Zato...
Zbog čega že zapravo? Ne misli, ako pogodim nikog s ovime sad...
Ček, ti stavila kefte na mene.
Da. I ovo tu nije došlo.
Toni,
Svaki
jedi
meč
ko
je
put.
novi skin. Ne, Mauro, svaki meč je novi skin.
Jesi ti Mauro ili si Toni? Čekaj da nešto kažem. Dobro, samo da nešto kažem prijatelju. Ej,
Ej,
ja ti ne mogu pričat sa prijateljom i tobom. Skupa.
pa šta on radi?
Kako to misliš šta on radi?
Pa nek uđe u party chat.
Ne može pričat preko njega.
Pa onda u game chat.
Čekaj me. Toni,
Šta je?
objasni kako ne možeš pričat.
Parental controls.
Šta ti parental controls ne da?
Da, piše mi look at my parental controls. Nice.
Ja tebe ne kužim.
Da li ovdje ima bossova?
Ne, mislim. Neko ribute, ne, vidim.
Iza likovi. Hito sam jednog.
A, di nisu napisane? Onda. Iza nas ljudi, Na meni ljudi.
Ok, idemo prvo njih. Oh my! Imaju kombat. What mi prošao kroz zid? Da. 5, 3, 2, 1. Šta ti radiš? Reci mi šta ti radiš.
Igram Fortnite.
Pa šta me kerijaš, one? Aro, što ti čujemo, ono sam iskrenuo.
Zapravo igraš, a da nisam.
Igraš.
A je.
0 HP-a me ubio lik.
Odi ratintu lobby. Čekaj malo da pričam. Ej. Ej. Halo. Ne, ovo je li... Što je li...
You can see that anytime Tifu attempted to get a look at his hacker, he would just get his health destroyed, being forced into backing down. The only way for them to take this guy down is for one of them to act as bait. As the hacker pushes Tifu, he attempts to get into his build and finish him off, but Tifu keeps spam building, giving Symphony time to flank and getting some decent damage